Hey everyone, this is Kellen from Electric Wheelchairs USA, and this video I want to show you one of the lightest folding electric wheelchairs on the market today. It's an all carbon fiber folding electric wheelchair. It can support 270 pounds of weight. It comes with 2 batteries standard, and between the 2 batteries it's around a 20-mile range between the 2. Airline approved. This chair is called the Helium. So right now I have the 2 batteries in, and it weighs about 33 pounds. But when you remove the 2 batteries, it gets down to 26 pounds. So extremely lightweight. So if you're looking for something that is portable, lightweight, this is really a great choice. And a lot of these carbon fiber folding electric wheelchairs are typically priced $3,000 or more. And this one at the time of this video is under $2,600, so it's priced very well. But really just want to show you a little bit more about its features, how to unfold it. So the first thing you do is just press down the middle, because it folds sideways, and just unfold it that way. You lift the seat back up and you'll hear those 2 clicks, and that puts the handlebars into place. Put the footrest down and you're ready to go. Now, I'll show you a couple things about, when you want to get it down to that lightest possible weight, this is what you would have to do. I'm going to take the batteries off. So push this red tab, comes off easily. These weigh about 3 pounds each. There's another one on this side. So remove those. Joystick, easy to remove. I like this feature that you can take the joystick off just like this. Sometimes folding electric wheelchairs will have the wiring all connected, but you can just disconnect this portion, just take the joystick off. And then lastly, I would take off these footrests. So there's a clip here. You gotta pull this up, pull the clip out. Slides right out. Same on this side. So I'm going to put the joystick, 2 batteries, and the 2 footrests to the side. Now this is the most compact and most lightweight version of this by removing that stuff. So if I fold this back down, the seat back down, and then you'll actually see this is a cushion here. If I pull the cushion to the side, you can see there's a handle, and there's one on each side. So you just pull it up like that. And now this is 26 pounds. Very light. So let me put these batteries back on.
So when you order a product that's made by Discover Your Mobility, you actually get a lot of free stuff that comes with it. And I'm going to go over that with you real quick. So what you're going to receive is an umbrella, which can be mounted to your mobility scooter or electric wheelchair. You're also going to get touch-up paint. You're going to receive an arm bag holder that can go on the armrest. You're going to get a cup holder. Now this cup holder is for a mobility scooter, and this cup holder is for the electric wheelchair. You're going to get a cane holder. You're going to get a safety flag. You're going to get an oxygen tank holder. You're going to get a car charger. And you're going to get a headlight, and this is also a horn as well. And you're going to get a cover. So you get all this stuff for free. Share that with you. Now back to the video.
And as far as putting them on, I'll just show you. There's 4 little pieces that come out, and you slide them onto this bar on the side, and you can see there's little teeth here which line up with the teeth here. So I want to put these in between each of these little clips on this side around this piece that's a little larger on the clip, and then you heard it snap into place. That's really how easy it is to put the batteries on. So I'll do it on this side. Put these foot plates back on. Now these foot plates are not adjustable. You only have one hole to line this up in, and then you put the clips in. All right, we got those on. And lastly, I'm going to attach the joystick. So put it back on here. And the joystick, you can actually adjust how far out you need it to stick out or further in, and just secure it into place. And then you just connect, there's two arrows on these two pieces of the wiring. Just connect them, press it in, and screw it in. Really that easy. And now we can unfold. We are giving away a free mobility scooter. Now, from the past of doing this giveaway, this is an authentic giveaway too, guys. We're actually giving these away to real people. This is not something that's set up. We give these to real people that actually subscribe and comment on our videos. But what we're finding is that a lot of times people are hard to get a hold of, and we want to give away to people that are supporting us. So moving forward, if you want to be eligible for this, all you have to do is comment on any video, subscribe to our channel, and then once you've done those things, send us an email at giveaway@electricwheelchairsusa.com. We'll put that on the screen, and then put your username of your YouTube name, and we're going to verify that you subscribed and you commented, and we'll have your email. So then we'll be able to let you know if you are one of the winners of our next giveaway. So just wanted to share that with you. So again, just going to push down here, put the seat back up, put the footrest down, and we'll take it for a little spin. I'm actually going to get into the shade because it is hot out right now. So power it on. Oh, actually, I can't power it on because the batteries aren't turned on. So let me flip the batteries on. This is an important step. You got to do it on, you don't have to do it on both of them, but I'll do it on each side. Now that I've done that, I can power this on. I've ridden this thing a few times, and one of the things that really stands out to me is how quiet this chair is. It is extremely quiet. You could be right behind someone walking and they cannot hear you. I've actually done another video where I put a microphone up to the motor, and it is dead silent. Like, it's super quiet. It's really smooth too. I mean, there's no suspension on this, but I think it's because of the carbon fiber. The carbon fiber is 5 times stronger than steel, but it's 5 times lighter, and it has a little bit of a kind of like a give to it.
So it kind of mimics a suspension. Now let's head over here. There's actually a skate park over here, and there's an incline I want to test this on, just to show the capability of this chair climbing a steeper incline. All right, so we'll get out here, and I'll just go over more of the features in depth here. So on the back of the chair, there is a storage pouch. Now this is the only storage you get on this chair, but you do have some storage, and these are some straps that you can adjust the strap and make it more firm or more loose, whatever your preference is. So I like this feature too. Now on the back we have some anti-tip wheels. They just prevent you from tipping backwards when you're going up an incline. And you have 2 motors which are offset. And the reason they're offset is because this is a side folding electric wheelchair. When the chair is folded, the motors are next to each other, and it allows the chair to get to its most compact position, which is 10 inches in width. Now, right now, with both of these motors, they are in the drive position. And when they're in the drive position, that's when you can use the electric wheelchair. So you accelerate with the joystick. When you let off the throttle, the electromagnetic brakes will automatically engage. But if you wanted to push it manually, like say you ran out of battery life, you would just push both of these levers forward. And now you can see you can't use the joystick, so it's not going to work because it's in neutral. It has to be in a drive position. Now, if you want to push it and have no tension, you have to turn it off when both of these levers are in freewheel, and now you can push it like a manual wheelchair. So great for a caretaker, or if you just wanted to get up and walk around, use it as a walker, just kind of stretch your legs a little bit. You can do that too. Now you can push it with both of the levers in freewheel on the motors, and then if you keep the joystick on, you can push it, but there's a lot of tension. So to relieve that tension, you have to turn off the joystick. So now I'll put these back into the drive position and power it on. And now you can use the chair. There's also an updated design on the Helium. So there are these rims on both of the tires. They are flat-free tires, so they're not air-filled. Now I'll go over the controls and the joystick. So obviously this is the power button in the top left corner. Top right, that is your horn, and this is your speed control. So if I hit the tortoise, it gets down to that lowest setting, and if I want to get to the top setting, I would just keep hitting the rabbit to get it up to that top setting. So the top speed on this is around 4 miles per hour, which is pretty standard for any electric wheelchair. Now, as far as charging the batteries, you can charge both of the batteries through the joystick. Now, if both of the batteries are installed on the chair and you want to charge them at the same time, charge them right on the joystick. You can also charge the batteries off of the chair and leave the chair in your garage as an example, but you can only charge one battery at a time. But you have the option to charge both if you want to charge fast. There's also a USB charging port that is on the joystick, so you can charge your cell phone while you're riding the chair. Now, as far as the battery, I'll just remove it, press this red lever, and it comes right off. And here's the charging port that's on the battery pack itself, so if you wanted to bring that inside your home. And when it's fully charged, you can just press this button and these lights will light up. You can see right now it's fully charged, so you'll know when the batteries are charged, and then you can put them back on the chair. Another thing I'll show you here is the armrests do flip up. So if you press these red buttons, they'll flip up, which allows for easier transfers in and out of the seat. Now, because it's an airline approved chair, the airline is going to require you to remove both of the batteries, which I just showed you how easy it is. Now, if you're left-handed, no problem. You would just have to snip these zip ties. There's a few of them here, and you would just secure the wiring on the other side and easily put the joystick in here. So whether you're left-handed or right-handed, there's no problem to do that. Now, this is the seat cushion. You can remove this just like you can on the seat back. All right, so I'm just going to show you something that I think is pretty cool about the chair is when you get out of the chair, a lot of people are concerned about putting all of their weight on the armrests to get out of the chair. And you can see I can put all of my weight on the armrests. I weigh 235, but these carbon fiber chairs are pretty strong. So don't be afraid to put your weight on the armrest when you're getting in or out of the chair. And then you can just plop right down on the seat just like that. So it's a strong chair. So don't be fooled by it being so lightweight. It's pretty sturdy. Now, for reference, I always like to do this, but I'll give you a side profile. I'm 6'4", I weigh 235, so I'm under the weight capacity. And yeah, I probably look a little big in this. I would say if you're about 6 foot or under, I think you could sit in this comfortably. Although this is fine for me, and I think it just depends on your preference. So if you're the type of person that just wants mobility to get around, go to the store, and you want something lightweight, you might have to be flexible in your decision. So I've definitely seen people tall ride these too, but if you're again, if you're 6 foot or under, I think you would probably be more comfortable in the chair. Now, the distance from the ground to the seat, which is important, a lot of people want to know that, it's 17 inches. So the chair is definitely more suited for people who are shorter. Now let's head over here to this skate park I was talking about. The Helium also has a really great turning radius. So if you live in a house with narrow hallways and you want to be able to get to the end of the hallway and then turn around and go back in the opposite direction, it pretty much turns on its own footprint. So really good turning radius too. All right, so I think it'd be a little dangerous to go on this these ramps, but let's see. Let me go over here and just check it out. Now I'm not going to go up this. I don't want to tip backwards because it is a little steeper, and it's just kind of awkward. So, and I don't want to get hit by any of these skaters. But let's see. There is another hill over here that we can try. All right, so you can see this is a pretty steep hill. Now again, if I go up this hill, I want to lean forward to be careful, and you can see it it's definitely capable of climbing something like this, but you're not really going to ever climb a hill like this. I'm just trying to show you like what's possible. So definitely don't try this at home. But the reason I'm really showing you this is because obviously if you have a steep ramp at your house or that you need to access something, the chair can easily go up pretty much any steep ramp that you might have for your home, or that you might see out and going into a business or something like that. So that's pretty much the Helium. I think it's a really solid chair. I think it's priced well, super lightweight. Once you remove the batteries, it gets down to 26 pounds, so it's pretty incredible. But if you have any questions about the Helium, give us a call. We're open every day. Our phone number is at the bottom of the screen, 1-800-682-9444, or just visit our website at electricwheelchairsusa.com. Thanks so much for watching, and again, hope this video was helpful.